Alright, so I'm gonna have to talk about ALDIs for a little bit. I love ALDIs, but... So they're not carrying one of my favorite products, at this one at least, and I just heard that they might not be carrying it anymore. It's a blue agave nectar. I gotta preface this by saying, first of all, one of the things you have to do as a responsible consumer, and I'm looking at you, is know some shit about some shit before you shop for some shit. For example, I like nut butters. If I'm going to be eating mostly vegetarian, mostly vegan, it's a good way to get protein and fat, which your body needs. Your body needs a protein. It's a basic building block of all of your muscles and skin and etc., etc. And it also needs the fat because that's what keeps you going longer. So this is the... Fuck, it's backwards. Maybe I can flip that. This is the creamy peanut butter, which I'm not happy about buying, but if I want to make a peanut sauce, it's easier to make it from a creamy peanut butter than from a chunky. But I love the chunky peanut butter because my ass is chunky, and that's how you get thick. You know what I'm saying? With 2 C's. I ended up going with this honey because I prefer putting agave nectar in my tea. Because I get my little hot tea, and I'm driving around, and it's too late. And I usually do a little bit, like 2 teaspoons of agave nectar in it, and it is divine. Just a little bit of sweet to counteract the bitterness of the green tea. Well, I should show you my favorite green tea when I remember it. Inti ways. So here's my thing about honey, is that a lot of honey is sugar. It's not actual honey. So I prefer to buy as locally sourced, and it's usually more expensive. You're usually paying for about 24 ounces, that same amount. I'm usually paying about $7 to $10 for locally grown honey, but it's worth it because it's helping you build immunity to a lot of the pollens and allergens that are in the air during the allergy season, right? So it's totally worth it. If you can, it's great to get it off the comb because eating the comb is it's like this waxy. It's a nice little. It's got a texture. I don't know how to explain it other than that. What else? All right, that's all the shit I'm going to talk about. All these, but this makes me really happy. So I got me some trail mixes. These are like the impulse buys. I got fruit, seeds, and nuts. And almonds and cashews. Oh, that's what I was going to talk about, almonds. Being a responsible consumer. So if you are going to be buying almond shit, so I'm talking about almond milk or almond butter, you need to know that next to meat, almonds are one of the biggest culprits for using up resources, specifically water. So if you're going to be buying meat and talking shit about meat eaters because you're vegan, like woo-woo motherfucker, if you're using almond milk and if you're using like fucking almond butter, you need to know that that's just almost as bad as meat. It's like, there's all these other, foods that are using less water, but then almonds use almost as much water as meat. So, I mean, look it up. I mean, that's just, it's a, judgment from my eyes, just judging you for not knowing that shit. Organic Delish Fish. I'm going to try one of these right now. I've never had these. So, I like candy, but I prefer candy that's made with natural ingredients. One of my favorite fruit snacks is the Welch's Fruit Snacks, and I haven't bought them recently because I'm trying to cut down on my sugar. Oh, these are really good. You think I'm nuts for saying this, but these are better than regular Swedish fish. And last but not least, some Australian licorice. Oh my god. Now some people are like, you're an old person, you fucking like licorice. Well, I'm older than I look, number one. And number deuce. Fuck, how do I open this? There we go. Whoa. I'm gonna pay for that later. It's like that anise flavor. It's like that kind of weird. Oh, this is weird. Look at that. It's like a little. It's like 2001: A Space Odyssey. Oh, that's really good. I love the. Watch me die trying to post videos on fucking the internet. Or was I saying? Oh, one of my favorite teas are the throat coat tea, and that's why you like it, is because of the licorice flavor. It like opens up your shit, makes you ready to suck a dick. Yeah, that's right. I know what you do in your spare time. I can smell what you're putting down. I know what the Rock is cooking. All right. Too long didn't read. If you're watching this, do you, but be informed. That's all I'm trying to say. Get it poppin'.